over Huntsville Creek, and there's a historic dam here, so we're going to talk about the future plans for this dam and impacts along the riparian zone, a swath of area on either side of the stream, and what the land is looking to do along Huntsville Creek here on the property.
Okay, so I'll try to make this quick. So what happens, you said it's a historic dam, it did serve a purpose. The purpose would be, back in the day, taking water from the pond it created and using that water to cool milk, even if it was only down to 60 degrees, because it's coming out at around 100. Okay? And then you have your riparian buffer zones, which you can see for us, even though that's Japanese knotweed right there, are absolutely loaded with growth. Actually, we've been criticized for that because it used to be mowed real neat right down to the water, and so certain people that are old school feel like we're not taking care of it because we're planting willows and trees along the stream, which is exactly what it needs. But today, as it stands today, this dam, we shot this stream with the conservation district to see what's going on with trout. And there are there's brown trout, breeding brown trout in this stream, and they stop right here at this dam. So from here all the way up to Huntsville and all the way up into Browns Creek, there's no trout. So this dam is not good. So the future is that we're going to core out the center of this dam, grade it. I mean, we're not going to personally do it, and we're going to make this as natural as possible. And also, because our chickens, our egg layers are back here, and we raise some calves.
There's a barn over here, a newer barn.
Yep, closer to the stream, we are going to expand our buffer zone. The standard is 35 feet. We're going to go in the 50 to 100 foot range with a more dense planting to help further protect the stream. I think it's been shown through testing that as the water goes through hillside, it doesn't get worse. So, and we would love it to get better. So we're trying to protect some wetlands, excluding them from pasture, etc. And the moving of the barn itself. This now is not a high manure impact area where it was in the past.
So that riparian zone of shrubs and trees on either side of the stream corridor, and like you said, the minimum or standard is 35. Some areas go up to 50 or 100 feet back. All of that vegetation, number one, it slows down surface runoff, but it also ties up pollutants that are coming in that surface runoff and acts as a filter. So we're not only impacting water quality, but actually also water quantity by having an intact riparian zone planted with trees and shrubs, as opposed to what you guys used to do years ago, or the Cunninghams did, and mow it and make it look nice and neat.
And the cows went right in it.
And the cows would walk right in it and defecate, and then you've got manure with high levels of nitrogen and phosphorus, nutrients that you don't want in your stream. So this will be a great step forward to not only restore more of the riparian zone, but get rid of the dam so the trout can go further upstream.
And it's a good chunk, and that's what a stream should look like, just covered with trees. And the other issue is water temperature.
Yes.
Trout laying eggs, native species, they can't handle a stream with no vegetation getting baked by the sun all day.
And we'll talk about that in lecture, about another important benefit of having trees along riparian zones is it creates shade, obviously. It keeps that temperature down. And in Pennsylvania, trout fishing is big business.
It is.
And if the water's hot, there's no trout.
That's right.